All right, my man, state your name and let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
Y'all know who it is. We ain't even gonna get to no names. We gonna get right to it. Y'all know who it is.
All right, man. The Predicate
Predicate.
on Real Talk with Nick.
Come on, let's get it.
All my man's flexing. Show him the gloves, man. I'm a fan of them gloves,
Let's
man.
Let's get it.
All right, Nick fans grinding out here, man. We riders, man. All right, man. I want to talk about the Knicks being 8-5 right now. Is that a cause of celebration? Is it too soon to celebrate our record?
I mean, we 8-5,
right?
For the first time since 2012.
Is it a solid 8-5? Is
Nick,
it?
We 8-5.
Okay.
It's the best start since 2012. You know what year it is. That's the best start. So, I'm liking what's going on.
All right.
I'm liking
Do you have a new respect for the coach? Because I know you wasn't high on Tom Thibodeau. Do you think he's finally getting where he needs to be as a coach?
I mean, as long as the team win, you're going to look good, Nick. Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. He probably still got his same flaws, but right now you can't see him right now. So it's looking real good. He's doing a good job. I ain't got no complaints right now.
Okay. As far as Vinonola, bringing Vinonola players, do you think it's a formula that's starting to flourish?
Yeah, it's working. I told you we needed chemistry. And if you add Julius and you add IQ, it's still going to be the New York Wildcats. Some of y'all might catch that. But on the real, yeah, I mean, chemistry is good. Continuity and everything.
Okay.
We good money right now.
You good money right now as far as the chemistry. Do you think chemistry trumps talent?
I keep trying to tell y'all, man, you need chemistry.
How important is chemistry?
We don't have a superstar, Nick, so we gotta have chemistry, man, right now. Everybody gotta play together.
Okay, now I keep hearing, especially from Knicks fans, that we don't have a superstar. Can we actually say we do when we speak of that of Jalen Brunson, man?
What I will say is we got maybe 3 this year potential all-stars. I won't say superstars. I'm gonna say we got 3 potential all-stars this year since the season started.
Okay, but before we get into the all-stars, because I would like to know your perspective concerning that list when we speak of Knicks all-stars. Is Jalen Brunson a superstar?
Jalen Brunson is an all-star and top 5 best point guard in the Eastern Conference. In the Eastern, not the whole entire NBA. In the Eastern Conference, he is top 5.
He's top 5.
Top 5. You got Halliburton, you got LaMelo Ball, you got Damian Lillard, you got Drew Holiday, and then you got JB, the momentum killer.
So you got Dame over Jalen. You got Melo Ball over Jalen, right?
No, I got them on the list.
Oh, you got them on the list. All right, excuse me.
He's top 5 on that list, Nick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say who's 1, who's 2, who's 3, who's 4. He's in that top 5.
Okay.
Because after that, you got Darius Garland, and he don't measure up to JB. We found that out last season in the playoffs, so come on, let's put an end to that. He's top 5 best point guard in the Eastern Conference. You got to put some respect on JB name, man.
Okay. Now, as far as the entire NBA, when we speak of the Eastern and the West, where do you rate JB?
In the entire NBA.
Where you rate him? Is he a top 10?
In the entire NBA, he might be top 1 to 11. 1 to 11. Because you got to add Steph, you got to add Kyrie. You understand what I'm saying? You got to add maybe James Harden if his game is doing what it's supposed to do. I'm not putting Luka Doncic on that list. That brother is 6'8.5". That's a power forward. That's not no point guard.
Okay. All right. You going in debt, man.
Yeah, LeBron James is 6'8.5", man. High basketball IQ, but he is not no point guard, man. None of them is Magic Johnson, man. Come on, cut it out, man.
All right, so you're hearing it from the Predator. He said put some respect on Jalen Brunson's name.
Cut it out, man. He top 5 best point guard in the East, man.
In the East?
In the East.
Okay, man. What's your prediction as far as the All-Stars or potential All-Stars for this season?
We're starting off right with the Knicks, right? RJ started off FIBA form certified. So he looked like he was going to make the All-Star team the way he started the season off. So I would have put him down as an All-Star, potential All-Star, JB, and probably even Mitch, Blockness.
Well, I have Mitch at the top of the list as far as being a candidate as an All-Star.
I wouldn't mind seeing Blockness make the All-Star game. You see the way he's offensive rebounding, Nick?
Right. Now, do you give credit to JB? Is the point guard the reason why we having success on the Knicks? We got a bona fide.
No, I'm not going to say that. It's everybody. It's a collective. You understand? It's a collective. Everybody is working together doing their job. That's basically what it is. Julius started off slow, but now he's like getting healthy, and he's starting to look better. RJ started out, like I said, feeble form certified. JB started out slow. Now he's rounding into shape. Blockness started off from the first game, offensive rebounding, putbacks, dunks. He doing his job. Then you got Grimes.
Who's hurt?
The water guard Grimes is hurt right now, right? But see, everybody now don't want him in the starting lineup because Dante is playing so good. But the truth is, like I said before, Grimes can put up 28 easily if he get the right amount of shots. But right now, he's just helping everybody, playing defense, passing the ball, making occasional three here and there, not fucking up the offense.
Right. And what do you think about my man Josh?
Josh Hart is doing what I tell you he's gonna do. He's gonna play defense. He's gonna hustle. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna knock down some threes. He started off slow. Now he's rounding into shape. And playing a lot better. Dante was a good replacement for Obi. You understand? He doesn't replace what Obi does, but he's a great replacement for Obi.
Okay, speaking of Obi, are we hurting without his presence in the second unit?
Well, we lack size. You understand? We lack size, man. You got to understand this. Like, you get rid of a player that's 6'9" for a player that's 6'4", after a while, you're going to see that you're missing size. We don't see it right now because we're shooting good from the three. We playing good. We playing together. So it's going unnoticed right now, Nick.
Okay. Obi's showing out, man. You seen what he did with the MB, right?
Listen, man, he doing what he could do. I think he really got the same coaches he had in New York. Really.
Elaborate. Why you say that?
I just think that he's getting coached the same identical way that he got coached in New York. So really it's all on Obi to put the ball on the floor, get out on the break, get breakaway dunks, get lobs, make occasional three here and there, play some defense, because they talked about him not rebounding in New York. And if the coach tell you to contest a shot and get out on the break and get a breakaway dunk, you listening to your coach, Nick. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in two places at the same time. You can't rebound and get a breakaway dunk. You know what I'm saying? So people wanted to understand like why Obi wasn't rebounding. It's because he contesting shots and he beating his opponent down the floor and getting dunks. You understand? He gets easy buckets.
Okay.
As the season goes on and they start scouting the Knicks, we ain't gonna get no easy buckets. And that's when you're gonna miss Obi. But right now, as long as Dante packed his jump shot, like I said, and his jump shot travels, and it ain't getting stuck in the baggage claim, we good money right now.
Okay. Now I want to talk about the second unit on the Knicks concerning our center.
Oh, IQ, man. Come on, man. Let's talk
concerning
about
the center. We're going to get the IQ, but let's talk about
Blockenstein is doing his job too, Nick. You know what I'm saying?
Hardestein. I like that's the nickname you gave him, Blockenstein.
Yeah, Blockenstein
I
is
like
doing
that.
his job, Nick.
I like that. Is he surprising you the way he's performing in the second unit?
Listen, he's hustling. He's making layups, playing defense, passing the ball. He's doing everything that a backup is what you need a backup to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no problem with Blockness and Blockenstein. My only problem is now that Blockenstein is playing so good, now we ain't going to see Flight 45. We ain't going to see Air Jericho.
So you think the writing is on the wall for Jericho Sims?
I don't think he's going to get no playing time, Nick. As long as Blockness is doing his job and Blockenstein is coming in, filling in, and doing a phenomenal job, he's not going to get no floor time. Maybe a minute if we win in by 30.
Damn. Damn, man.
I mean, I'm just speaking facts. And IQ, you see how he playing. He probably averaging 17 points off the bench, man. Listen, IQ, a.k.a. pay me now or miss me you will. Y'all better pay that man.
Now, speaking of IQ, man, he's balling out. His stats looking better than some Knicks starters. He's playing like he's starting. Look at his stats.
You want that money, Nick. And he either gonna get it in New York, he gonna get it somewhere else. You know?
Damn.
That's just the facts.
Do you think that would hurt the Knicks if we give up IQ?
I mean, well, right now, you got to look at it this way. Strategically, we got Dante, right? So we do got somebody to fill in for IQ just in case, he break out next season. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to have him still on the team.
You would like to still have him?
Yeah, if it's possible, I would like to have IQ still on the team.
The way Jalen Brunson is playing, right? Did you see the way he played against the Atlanta Hawks?
Yeah.
Elaborate on that, man.
Listen, man.
That was looking like a playoff game, man.
Listen.
Was it?
JB, all I really want from JB this season is probably 22 points a game and 8 assists. He got to get his assist game up. I need him to pass a little more, Nick.
Are you insinuating?
He's a shoot first point guard, all right? He's not Chris Duhon. He's not Elfrid Payton, all right? This man can get buckets. You understand? So he's a shoot first point guard. But I need him to pass the ball just a little more.
To who?
To Grimes, man. Water guard Grimes need more shots, man, in the starting lineup.
Are
man.
you telling me that JB is a ball hog?
No, I'm saying JB is opportunistic, depending upon who's guarding him. Whoever is guarding him, you understand? If you can't play the defense to stop JB, because he got foot combinations like Melo, you understand? If he know you can't stop him, he's going to kill you. You understand? He's going to destroy you. And he is option number 1 on the offense because he has the basketball in his hands 90% of the time. You understand? So he can either shoot first, pass the ball to RJ, the second option, pass the ball to Julius, the third option. That's right. Julius is the third option this season. If you look at how RJ started this season off, he is the second option.
Which, in terms, we could say the offense is running through RJ now.
No, it's running through JB.
No, we know that as a point guard, but when he distribute the ball.
But when he finally gets the ball from JB, he's going to do what he signed on to do. He getting $100 million too, Nick. You know what I mean? And he got in shape playing in the FIBA. That's why I say he started the season FIBA form certified. He was ready. Whereas JB, when he came out of FIBA, he was tired because he was coming back from an injury. You understand? But he still had to log some minutes playing in the FIBA when he should have possibly been resting. So that's why he got off real slow in the beginning of the season. But now you see JB rounding into shape.
Right.
You know what I mean? When RJ went out with the migraine for the first 2 games, I was like, okay, he probably got a migraine. He's gonna be back. But now when you start missing 3 and 4 games, Nick,
I'm rusted.
Somebody hit him in the head with a brick because he refused to shoot bricks. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's really about the migraine or it's about another injury that we don't know nothing about.
Do you think the Knicks will lie about an injury if that's the case?
Listen, they lied about kicking Mark Jackson off the plane. So I don't know, Nick.
Speaking of Mark Jackson, I'm glad that you went there concerning Mark, right? You'd be surprised how many Knicks fans, man, is happy that Mark Jackson is not a commentator for MSG. You'd be surprised how many Knicks fans don't want Mark Jackson as a head coach. It's sad how divided we are as fans when we speak of our house concerning the MSG.
Listen, like I always say, man, if you ain't never had a bad coach, you wouldn't know bad coaching. Mark Jackson is not a bad coach. He's not a bad brother at all. I've actually met Mark Jackson. You understand? He let me use his locker before I won the city championship back in the days. and we got a chance to chop it up. And he's a good person, man.
You like Mark?
Yeah, they just didn't want Mark at that table watching the deficiencies that Coach Thibodeau has at times. You understand? That's why they probably didn't want to give him that job. But Mark said he turned the job down, so that's all on Mark.
What do you say to some Knicks fans, right? Because Knicks fans stopped me in the street. They said, yo, I like what you're doing, so forth. But I want to put my input. And they told me that Mark Jackson just didn't like the fact that it was leaked, that the information was leaked out there, that the Knicks fired him.
I mean, if the man said he turned the job down over a week ago, why are you just posting that when you posted that? Make sense of that.
In favor of who? You speaking
No, I'm saying make sense of that. If he turned the job down over a week ago, that could be 2 weeks ago, a week ago, 7 days, 5 days. They just posted that just right there on that particular day. He like, why you posting that? I already turned that job down.
Right. Why they ain't been posted?
Right, so now you fabricating news.
So now we got to reassess the Darren Erman situation.
Right, he probably didn't want the job because that particular guy that was doing the filming in the locker room illegally is still on their staff, and that's why he said the time is not right, but maybe in the future. Because why would the ex-rookie of the year turn that job down, Nick? And it's a dream job for him.
Good question, man.
Had to be a real reason.
Good question. Now I want to move on to Julius Randle. Julius Randle is assists.
Listen, he almost averaging a triple-double, Nick, almost every game, man. I can't step on Julius, you know what I'm saying, when he's doing his job. He started off slow, and I'm going to leave it at that.
You're going to leave it at that?
Now he picking up and he rounding into shape, and I want him to keep on being consistent like that.
What you think about his mindset as far as playing the game? Is he playing team basketball? Do he have that mindset where he says to himself, let me humble myself?
No, he's playing team ball, Nick. He's playing team ball. He's passing the ball. He's collecting assists. He's rebounding. He's still scoring, right? Our worry is the Mind Stone. Did you find the Mind Stone in somebody's Halloween basket? Did you find it? Did you knock on the right door, say trick or treat, and they give you back the Mind Stone? I want to know if you found the Mind Stone on Halloween. That's all I'm interested in. Did you find the Mind Stone? Because if you did, then I know we're going to be good for the playoffs.
Okay. I don't know if you're aware of this. Julius Randle made a statement in the past where he said, you know, he complains to the refs about him not receiving calls. And he said that the ref once told him the reason why he don't receive the calls because he's overpowering his opponents.
I mean, they could have said the same thing about Melo, but Melo ain't have no excuses when he ain't getting no calls, Nick. You know what I'm saying? Melo put up 28,289 points on the whole entire NBA. There was no defense and there was no defender that could guard Melo. Julius is not Melo, all right? So he may complain a little bit to the refs every now and then. He need to just play basketball, help your team, play defense, and keep passing the rock and being a great third option this year. That's it.
Do you think Julius Randle's game is more effective when he's the third option?
Listen, if we 8-5 for the first time since 2010, 2012, whatever year it was, listen, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job as a third option.
As a third option.
Right. Not a point forward first option, not a number 2 option behind JB, but a third option.
Okay. I want to talk about, we already covered defense, Dante. We covered him.
Yeah, Dante plays good defense. Dante passes the ball. All I worried about was he going to pack his jump shot up and bring it to New York? And he did that.
So the concern about bringing all these veteran, all the college players to the New York Knicks and going small is no longer a worry.
No, because of the, like I said, because of the cohesiveness and the chemistry, right? When I know you, Nick, I could just throw the ball and I know you there. I ain't got to tell you to be there. You know what I'm saying? So you seeing how they know one another. They playing off one another. So I like the chemistry. So right now, I don't think we need to go get a superstar when we got good chemistry. And you got to understand, what superstar are we really bringing to New York, Nick? There's nobody really available. So who are we bringing to New York?
I think we already got the superstar. That's what I'm trying to say. In Jalen Brunson.
Listen, but our stars can become superstars, Nick. So you're not far off. But you got to be a all-star first. You understand what I'm saying? And develop into a superstar. Just like we always talk about RJ needed the jump shot, the pull-up jump shot. And I always said that on Real Talk with Nick. Just like we said he needed to start going right and finishing with his right hand. Now you see him doing that. And look at how his game done took off.
Okay. My next question. Where do you rate Julius Randle as a point guard? As a power forward, excuse me.
No, Julius is one of the best power forwards in the Eastern Conference. Hands down. It's his mental that always needs work. Not his game. The game is physical. We're talking about mental.
So when he plays like a power forward, you're not cringing in your seat?
No, when he gets the basketball and he drives to the basket.
I mean, not like a point forward, excuse me.
No, I'm saying like everybody knows he got the 3-point, shot in his package. You know what I'm saying?
Does he really?
Yes, he does.
Because a lot of
Nick, sometimes we want to see him drive more, Nick. We want to see him drive like a 6'9" power forward. We want to see him drive more. Get to the free throw line. Put the other team in foul trouble. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we want to see. Then you can use the jump shot.
Because JB 3-point shot is more effective than.
Well, at this moment, Nick.
More effective than Randle's.
At this moment, Nick.
He's shooting, I believe, what 40%? Something like that?
As a team collectively, Nick, we are shooting real good from 3 right now. The zone has not been a problem so far. Remember, the zone used to give us problems last season. That's why I said they should have traded for Bojan Bogdanovic in Detroit, because we need more shooters. But so far, everybody's doing their job.
Everybody's doing their job.
Everybody's doing their job. I just need water guard Grimes to be more assertive and aggressive offensively and take more shots. You can't be in the starting lineup and being humble. You understand? You can't be humble. You got to shine too. You understand? You got to shoot that 3. Come on, man. You've been working out with Penny Hardaway all summer.
You speaking of?
Water guard Grimes. He's been working out with Penny Hardaway, so I know your dribble game is serious. Pump fake the 3 and put the ball on the floor and eat.
You still say that the coach, when we speak of that, Tom Thibodeau, is not doing a good job with the rotation of players, being that we're 8-5. He's doing something right.
No, I'm saying the players that he's rotating in this season is doing their job. All right? So I can't say it's something wrong with the substitution pattern when the players is coming in and they sparking the team and getting the job done. That's going to automatically make it seem like the rotations and the substitutions is on point, Nick. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can't throw shots, you know what I'm saying, at the coach right now because everybody is doing their job.
Okay. All right. Got you. Now, as far...
but not to cut you off, Nick.
Okay.
But I just need Coach Thibodeau to tell water guard Grimes, shoot more, young man. Be aggressive, young man. I put you in the starting lineup to take over for Evan Fournier. The starting lineup job is yours. Shoot the basketball. Shoot the basketball. You are the bringer of rain. Water guard, shoot the basketball. I want to see him inspiring his young players. Because if he just stand out there and be humble, you got JB taking 18 shots, Julius taking 17 shots, RJ taking 16 shots. Come on, man. Water guard got to at least get 10 to 11 shots up.
Okay. Do you think Knicks players, or players in general, when we speak of that of the NBA, really look out for one another when we speak of who gets to shoot what at what time of the game? Am I being clear?
Well,
do you think there's instance where, because I seen
put it this way, the coach may call some plays, right? Or the point guard may take it upon himself to call a play himself, right? Because he's the first option, right? So he can either shoot or pass, right? So JB sometimes runs the show, right? Now, when you're an aggressive offensive player, such as IQ, you don't have to be told when to shoot. You're going to shoot when you feel it's necessary. That's what I want the water guard to do. I want him to be like, yo, I got to take this shot now, and this time I got to pass. But I want him to shoot more. He can shoot the rock, Nick. Come on, man.
You like Grimes, man. You like his game when his game is on.
Yo, fam, he could put up like 26 points, man, on like 7 to 9 shots. Easy, man.
Do you think the coach is showing favoritism among players, man?
In what way?
Where he'll allow, well, it ain't even got nothing to do with the, all right.
I mean, because Deuce and Jericho is going to get minutes pretty much sparingly. If somebody's injured, if somebody's in foul trouble, if it's the end of the game and the game's about to be over, them guys is going to get in the game. So it's not really favoritism. That's just the way things is for those players. So when I asked you that, I just want to know, who are you talking about in particular?
Who named them too? Or in general?
Are you saying like Josh Hart getting
like
more
Randle
time over Grimes?
Like Randle with Obi situation? Some would say that was favoritism.
I mean, I thought it was. I thought it was favoritism. You know, when if you're just talking about Julius and Obi, I thought it was favoritism. But some people would just say, "Yo, man, he's an all-star, he's all NBA. How did Obi Toppin expect to play?" And I could agree with that, but I'm saying when you got an all-star playing 38 minutes in a 48-minute game, and then he ain't got enough energy for the playoffs to score, he's obviously playing too many minutes. That's just basic common sense. So could he have put Obi in for 10 minutes a game consistently? Yeah. But that's coach's decision.
Okay. Now, my next question, right? In order for the Knicks to be successful, when we speak of that, going into the postseason, playoff basketball, certain teams, man, we gotta beat. They in our way, man. Milwaukee, Boston. Them two teams, man.
We didn't win a game at all last season against Milwaukee. That was not the team that the Knicks should have played in the playoffs.
But you got no control over who you get to play, man.
No, I'm saying, like, mentally, it's certain teams that you don't want to see.
Right.
You understand? Now, Milwaukee picked up Dame,
right,
but I don't think their bench is better than our bench. Boston picked up Drew Holiday, but I don't think their bench is better than our bench. You understand?
Then why we can't beat these two teams, man?
Because we don't have a wing defender, Nick, that can guard Tatum or guard Brown. We need a wing defender that's probably like 6'8", 6'7", somebody like Cam Reddish, but we ain't gonna go there.
We need to go there.
No, we ain't gonna go there. They got rid of the defender and Cam Reddish that possibly
because he's balling in Lakers.
Listen, I don't care what he's doing in LA. We had him on the Knicks. We had a 6'8" defender, and we unloaded him. You understand? That's it. Now you got to go get another defender. Maybe not Cam, of course, but you got to get another wing defender with a wingspan that can play some defense. You understand?
Who's the best candidate for that position?
I can't call it right now. I really can't call it right now. But that's what we need.
Damn. Do you think the Knicks is biting their nails and regretting the fact that they let go of Chris Porzingis?
No, man. Listen, man. Yo, hold on, man. KP ain't played more than 68 games in no season. He ain't played a full 82 games since he been in the NBA. All right? So we made the right decision because at the time he was injury prone. You understand? He already didn't want to be here once we got rid of Melo.
Right.
So he decided he wanted to get traded. So he asked to get traded. We didn't just get rid of him. He asked to get out of here. He was like, yo, how y'all going to do that to Melo? Yo, I'm out of here, man. Melo invited me to his house as soon as I came to this country. And then y'all get rid of Melo? I want to get out of here. So we didn't get rid of KP on purpose. He wanted to leave, Nick.
Okay, I stand corrected.
And then he got injured everywhere else he went. Dallas,
Washington.
Everywhere he went. So we made the right decision. He's just healthy right now, but I'm telling you, he probably won't make it through a full season for Boston. I give him 65 games tops. He's never made it to 82 games.
Okay. My boy Zion, man, made a statement concerning the Pelicans. He said, yo, I'm trying to buy into the system. He's throwing hints that he want to be a Knickerbocker.
Listen,
so bad. I think he want to be a Knickerbocker
listen.
more than Donovan Mitchell.
Listen, now.
Or just as bad.
We know Spider going to probably be in a New York Knicks uniform one day. All right? We ain't going to have to give up nobody to bring Spider Mitchell to New York. He is going to show up voluntarily. Right? But as far as anybody else like Embiid, we don't need to get rid of the whole team for Embiid. You understand? We don't need to get rid of the whole team for nobody at this point. All we is probably maybe 2 players away from getting to the Eastern Conference Championship. So Leon Rose is doing a great job by not just, being reckless and just snatching up any superstar and getting rid of players and picks. He's chilling, and I respect that. I don't respect what he did with Mark Jackson, but I respect what he's doing with the team so far.
All right, and before we close out, man, what's your prediction? How many wins you see the Knicks accumulate in this season?
Last season, I had us to be 50-32. We got the 47-35, 53 with counting the playoff wins.
Right.
But this year, I only got the Knicks to be 46-36, Nick. That's it.
46-36.
46-36.
In the round? Are we going to repeat the second round again? That's the extension for the next season, man?
I want to get to the Eastern Conference Championship.
If we are not going that far and we make it past the first round, and we go no further than the second.
We got to get past the second round this season, man.
Or it'll be a failure?
To me, in order to pick up on the momentum of last season, you got to go farther. You got to get to the Eastern Conference Championship.
And that's what it is, man. You heard it from the Predator on Real Talk with Nick. He dropped jewels, man, concerning putting some respect on JB's name as a point guard, man.
That's right. Top 5 best point guard in the Eastern Conference Championship. It's the predicate. Planner remains extremely diligent and choosing a true ending. And this is the end.
And we out.